Dorit Kemsley is accusing ex-husband Paul Kemsley, aka PK, of using the foreclosure as a financial tactic in their divorce. Girl, you hear that right. Not the blackmailist accusing the victim of blackmail. What is happening over here? We need to talk about this. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to Beverly Truth, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And girl, let's talk about this mess. We are 4 days away from the foreclosure of Dorit Kemsley's home. Yes, it's going down. She is not able to file for bankruptcy, and apparently she will not sell her purses to pay for the foreclosure because she's expecting PK to pay for it. And now she is moving on a new accusation. I mean, there is a lot of things going down between those two. She did not listen to anyone. She did not wanted to pay attention. And now she is crying because PK is going hard at her. We all saw the text messages. We all saw that Dorit Kemsley has been caught lying left and right, trying to portray PK as this horrible man, horrible father, horrible husband, the one who doesn't pay for anything, the one who is just out traveling all the time. When in fact, PK has actually been paying for absolutely everything for the kids and her. Until he said, well, I'm just not gonna pay anymore unless it's what it is on the agreement, the legal agreement that they must share, which basically is gonna push Dorit to say, girl, you have to pay for things too, okay? Not all of your money can go to Louis Vuitton or Gucci or Hermes, you know? And well, Dorit is pissed. Now, we are so close from the foreclosure, which is wild to me. It is wild to me that not even Erica Jane's home is in foreclosure. Well, she doesn't own a home, but you know what I mean. At least Erica Jane is like getting money from somewhere. You know, at least she has like a sugar daddy or something in Vegas, right? Allegedly. But like Dorit, she has the money there. She has the means to actually pay for the mortgage and keep the roof for her kids, but she's choosing not to do it. It is wild, you know. We saw the messages of Dorit threatening PK that if he doesn't give her $100,000, she will be putting all kind of shit out there, and because she has a platform, everyone is going to believe her. It is out there. And now that we are 4 days away from the foreclosure, now Dorit is going around saying that PK is using all of this as like a financial tactic. Basically kind of like saying that PK is blackmailing her, or like saying like, if you don't do this, then you're gonna lose the house. What about being an independent woman, girl? You know, what about you start like outsourcing your well-being and the well-being of your kids on another man that doesn't even want to be with you? You know, I know that sounded super Amanda, but like Amanda was not wrong. I'm so sorry. Amanda was not wrong. So what is happening over here? You went out there, allegedly blackmailed this guy, allegedly extort this guy for money. You use your kids to beg for money for trips to Mexico and not for pay for a house? I will say, like, if you're gonna use your kids, at least tell your kids, hey, tell daddy that you need a roof over your head. No, tell daddy that if you can pay for a trip to Mexico for me and mommy. Girl, the delusion of Dorit Kemsley is just on another level, you know, and now she's accusing PK of using all of this. it might be a tactic, but like at what point PK has to keep taking all of this like abuse, girl? You know, like you are going around disparaging his name, saying that he's a raging alcoholic, a horrible father, the worst person in the world. Look, do I believe that PK is amazing and a saint? No. Of course no. You know, I mean the guy I mean PK has been PKing for a very long time, you know? I mean, we know where we stand with PK, right? But when we see the receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything out there, you know, we can see that PK is not the complete villain on this story. You know, like Dorit is doing a lot of like crazy shit, all right? Now, what is crazy over here is that, as I told you guys, she's not going to be able to save that home because she cannot even file for bankruptcy, right? Ronald Richards said that, you know, according to his own sources, they will not sell the note at a discount, nor will they do a new loan. There is no way to take out a second loan with the little equity that remains. The REIT must file a bankruptcy with her entity to stop this, but the problem is that the FTB just told them today that her company is still suspended. A suspended company cannot legally act. And there is a letter of them confirming that effectively, you know, it is not in a good standing, you know. It says over here, what is this? California TD Specialties, the address, the date of sale, which was May 5th of 2026, okay? And over here we have a letter from the State California Franchise Tax Board that says, according to our records, the following entity information is true and accurate as of the date of this letter, which this letter is from May 14, 2026. And it says, the entity name, which is Adlon Road LLC, and the entity is not in good standing with the Franchise Tax Board. Now, even though it says this information does not necessarily reflect the entity's current legal or administrative status with any other agency of the state of California or other government agency or body. If the entity's powers, rights, and privilege were suspended or forfeited at any time in the past, or if the entity owed business in California at the time when it was not qualified or not registered to do business in California, this information does not reflect the status or voidability of contracts made by the entity in California. So basically, there is nothing that Dorit can do at this point to save her house other than actually pay. And PK is not giving the money. Why? Because we already saw that Dorit Kemsley spent over $1 million on shit that she does not need instead of worrying about the house. This is a mess. And like always, the only people who are suffering are the kids, you know? I don't know what is gonna happen. But are you interested into watching this and the next season of Real House of Beverly Hills? Because I don't want to see a broke housewife downsizing. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see that. You know, I want to see going bigger. I want to see hard work at least, you know. But first her credit card getting declined on national TV. Now her home is going into foreclosure. No more broke housewives. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.